Hey guys! So I have completed my first week at Harper Adams Uni with tutorials and lectures, and I have been given for my food studies module a little bit of homework, which I thought I would put a bit of a Let's Go British twist on it. So I have got between £5 and £8 to go and find a new food product to try in the supermarkets. So with the idea of British, I'm adding another layer to this, and I'm going to make sure that it has to be a British produce item. So I'm going to go and see what I can find, and I will keep you posted. The mask is on. Let's do this. So this is a potential, however it doesn't specifically say made in the UK. So we're going to keep looking and maybe come back. That's the one I'm going to go for. They're also supporting the ocean cleanup, which is awesome, and it's based in the UK. So I'm going to go get some British ingredients to make an amazing British breakfast with this. So I'm back in the car, got some of the stuff for my breakfast. Also managed to get a shopping bag, which made things slightly stressful as I had some other stuff to buy, which isn't included. So we've got this spoon cereal, which looks really interesting, gluten-free, completely made in the UK. There's like a little blurb about it, which is awesome. We've got some raspberries, which as you can see here when it goes in, you know what I mean. It's grown in Kent by Paul Kelsey, which is good to know. And then we've also got some British yogurt. So I'm going to be adding some other stuff to that when I get home, but that's all that I've had to buy from the supermarket. So I am now making my ultimate British breakfast using the spoon cereal. I've also added some British blackberries that we picked ourselves and an apple from our little orchard. I've been doing some reading about this spoon cereal, and they are trying to support the oceans with their movement, and it can also be either eaten cold or hot. So I'm going to heat it up and add a few more bits to make it the ultimate British breakfast. So if you read here, it says the Big Blue Ocean Cleanup. Every time you buy a pack of this cereal, it donates to this, which is absolutely brilliant. Bubbling away nicely. So in an ideal world, every single porridge bowl would have some form of nut butter. However, obviously they are not exactly or usually British, but I have rather excitingly managed to find this brilliant company, which is called Butterbell, and they make nut butters locally to Harper Adams. In fact, the founder of the company is one of my lecturers, which is really exciting. So I have chosen the raspberry cashew butter, and oh my goodness, it is delicious. So that is most certainly going in my ultimate British porridge bowl. I also wanted to talk a little bit about why it was this particular item that I chose, because the criteria was that it had to be British and it had to be something I'd never eaten before or purchased. I think obviously the most important thing is it's a really eye-catching, clear packaging. It was really interesting seeing the big blue thing at the top there because it drew me into it. And it's really easy to find information on this. As I mentioned, there was another sort of cereal that I was looking at, but I wasn't 100% sure that it was British, whereas this one, it clearly says made in small batches in the UK, which is another one. There's a lot of a blurb about them personally, which again is really nice to know that it's a small company, that by supporting them it's going to go sort of to good use. It was also gluten-free, which is obviously a reason that I would need to eat it. The packaging is home compostable, and so is the inner packaging. Obviously, with the environment and everything today, that's really important. And it's high in fibre, whole grains, no added sugar, so there's the health benefit. So in terms of the packaging, it's really eye-catching. It actually tastes nice, and by buying this, I feel like I'm sort of giving back a little bit to the wider environment and community. And then the nut butter was, obviously I wanted to try it because I've got a lecturer who's making this, and I wanted to see sort of what she's actually selling. But I think if I didn't know about her as a person, I'd still be very interested in this company because of the packaging. It says specifically made in Shropshire. Obviously my camera's not going to let you see that, which is really annoying. And the other thing that I really liked was that it's handwritten where it says it was made, or best before end of March 2020, and that's handwritten in biro. So it really, to me, by buying this, feels like I'm getting something that's been made and is British, and I can really support that company. And also it's just really nice packaging, isn't it? It's really dainty and cute. So that is a little bit of the reasoning behind my purchases.